Holidays, you gorgeous, gorgeous people. Welcome to December. Welcome to the public. Surprise, we're here. James and I found out on Wednesday that we're doing a show at Joe's Pub. And here we are, and I finally got to wear this garment that I didn't get to wear this summer. Is it amazing? Say it again. I didn't hear you. What was that?
It is gorgeous.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Is anyone seeing me here for the first time tonight? Really? Okay, good. Nice to meet you. What's your names? This is going to be an intimate, tender little experience right now. You said no. You have no name. Fucking Odysseus and the Cyclops over here. What are you doing to me? Can you tell me your name, or are you also a woman of mystery? Marcy, like the Avenue. Good. It's my favorite one. I've always found it to be the airiest of the M stops. This looks gorgeous. These candles. When I came here for sound check today, they were setting up the gorgeous decorations. We have the wreaths going on, and it always just feels so tender here. Give it up for the magic of Joe's Pub, everybody.
Joe's Pub, Joe's Pub.
Thanks, James. I'll give it up for James Sheppard as well.
Hey.
Yeah, James Sheppard is my musical buddy, my good pal, my friend who plays the piano, my Long Island muse. This one is for Marcy. No, it's for all of you, but it's especially for Marcy, because Marcy, we haven't met yet. We have so much to learn about each other. And by that I mean I'm gonna talk a lot. But that's fair, because I do have the microphone. But if you have anything to say, you just communicate that, and we'll find a way to move forward that best meets everybody's needs. And I believe in our ability to communicate and compromise and approach things with a spirit of openness and willingness to learn. And I think that's going to be the best way to do this. So here's a bit of a flagship number. Does anyone know the 1998 version of Cinderella with Whitney and Brandy? Yeah, it's a good one. I actually haven't done this number in a very long time, the way it works out. I suppose also, but there's no rush. Please sit down, get comfortable. Welcome to the show. What are your names? Sonia. Hey, Sonia. How you feeling? You chilly? Did you bundle up real good for today, Sonia? You get your blood percolating today, Sonia? Sonia's trouble. Amazing. Oh, right, Cinderella. Okay, so as you may or may not be aware, I am a woman of trans experience. See, that's how he wrote it. It's a little parody version of the song from Cinderella. Something that trans women are under a lot of pressure to do is pass. Does anyone know what that word means? Sonia, do you know what passing is? What do you think passing is? Why not? Why not? Who gives a shit? Who's gonna be judging you? Yeah, there we go. Now, great job, Sonia.
You nailed it, Sonia.
Marcy, the bar's been raised for you. Attendance is no longer enough to earn my love. No, I'm kidding. You have it unconditionally, but like a reasonable amount that I have for like the species, not like I don't fucking know you. Like I don't, you know. But we could change that. Anyway, yeah. So passing, and passing is this fun thing where it's like everything and nothing. Like there's a bunch of pressure to do it, and everybody wants it to happen, but it doesn't actually mean that much because it doesn't change anything whether or not you pass. Like you're still living your fucking life, and it doesn't matter. And I've always taken umbrage with the idea of passing because it's like I'm not passing for anything. I just fucking am what I am, and I'm doing this, and here we fucking are. I'm not trying to show up as anything other than what I am. Aren't these fun? Wee. Now I remember I have these. I'm gonna be gesturing like an asshole for the whole show. It's all here. It's all here. And so I wrote this little send-up of what passing might mean to a person. She's passable. With her breasts big as pumpkins and her shaven undercarriage, she's passable. They'll believe she's a lady, whether one night stand or marriage, and hormone shorted wonderfully for her pores is. She chained herself to patriarchal discourses. She's passable. For the world is full of parents and schools indoctrinating binary rules. Who will clock a bitch who's out in the day? And because this is white privileged folks keep reinforcing normative tropes, these passable girls get harassed every day. You see, she's passable. She's downright lassable. A little bit sassable, but not harassable. Maybe irascible, but insurpassable at being passable. Hi, gorgeous people. Can I do another verse? Are you down? Do you want me to do it? Let's fucking do it, James. Give me another wind down. Give me a walk down. She's passable. With her smooth lady lumps in, she's a bit taller than average. She's passable. She does deal with assumptions, but she never gets disparaged, because not everyone takes gender studies courses. She knows that not everybody endorses the passable. For identities are something for you to decide for yourself how you will do. Whether boots and flannel or lingerie, you just do you and don't let bigoted blokes inflict on you their limited scopes. You're passable. Well, to manage, we're passable. It's all up for consumption, all our singing, all our baggage, up for grabs by capitalistic forces. Our identities are one of our main income sources. We're passable. For to navigate relationships we use arbitrary artificial social cues to reduce people to things we understand. And once you learn how to manipulate these, you'll integrate your multiple me's. You're passable, so milk that shit for all you can. You can. I can't tell if this garment is falling off of my body or is this exactly where it needs to be. And I kind of don't care. Like, is anyone mad at it? I know everyone's name except yours and the other people who I haven't asked. Oh, sorry, order. We're asking for your order. Go ahead, I'll get back to you, don't you worry. We'll come on back. Is this anyone's first time at Joe's Pub ever? Really? Amazing. From where do you join us tonight? Boston. Okay. All right. Old Beantown. Is that right? Is Boston Beantown? I tried to learn about Boston, but my mother's a Yankees fan, so I told her I want to go to BU, and she said no. She said, you won't do it. So now I bleed in all of my socks just to spite her. Hey, what'd you do? The drive was okay. How was the traffic? It was all right? What do you take to get down here from Boston? No, I know. What'd you take? The 270? What is it? Hit me. The 90 to the 95. I love it. A coastal adventuring babe. And is this top, is it velour? Is it velvet? What am I looking at? It's a little, yeah, green velvet. Greener than velvet were her eyes. Is it a holiday thing? Cool. Oh my God, welcome back. How exciting. Welcome back to New York City, everybody, on your weekend. It's the last first weekend of it's the last first weekend of the month. It's the beginning of the end. And here we are at the beginning of the end of the month, at the beginning of the end of times. And it's fun to try to stay sane right now. As you can all tell, I'm doing a great job of staying sane right now. Is anyone else having a really fun time keeping reins on their sanity in this moment? Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good time. What I'm trying to figure out right now is like, okay, you know how we have like old versions of ourselves and current versions of ourselves? I'm trying to like stop operating on assumptions about old versions of myself. No, that's not it. The reason I do shows is so I can share fun little songs like this one. This is kind of what happens on the inside of my head. Oh, do we want the one about whatever the fuck I was just talking about, or do we want the one about body hair removal? Body hair removal. Ooh, you came on strong with that one. So I just got waxed today. How does it look? Yeah? Yeah? Thank you. Appreciate you. Okay, I'm gonna do that version then. Sounds good. Fuck yeah. Woo! The thing about my talking is it's always really brilliant. I know that it's a lot, but you just gotta stay resilient. I've got so many thoughts. How can I pick from like a billion? But wait, can I tell you how I just got a Brazilian? I get them done by this person named Natalia, and then there's no more hair around her on my genitalia. You should see me in that dolphiny regalia without a hair down under in my outback like Australia. But then I check on why I'm doing. But I'm ripping out my hair right as its cycles are renewing. Like, do I want to wax? Like, what am I pursuing? Does it have to do with centuries of patriarchy stewing? Probably. So I'm putting my decision up for critical reviewing. When it comes to being hairless, who's the voice I think is cueing me to put myself in pain? For what? For someone else's viewing? No, for me it's just aesthetic, like a haircut or tattooing, because ultimately it's about bodily autonomy. Especially in a body-based economy. So whether or not I want hair all up on me, it's none of your business. Except I made it your bitch. We get from monos, Greek for solitary. Origin of monetary is really quite astonishing. It comes from unimoneta, from which we get admonishing. So money thus controls us all by threatening, demolishing our families and properties. Thus impoverishing. It's wonderful what you can do by learning etymology to really get to understand a certain word's psychology. I think it's cheap to rhyme an ology with ology. For those of you who give a shit, I put in this anomaly. But really, even doing so just feels like an apology, which I'm not supposed to do according to astrology. I'm not saying sorry anymore, my new doxology. So let's continue boldly with our musical anthology, because ultimately I have lyrical authority. And that's gotta be my priority. So I'm gonna be my own sorority and support my sister. But maybe I'm just being an emotional Cancerian. Maybe compensating for being non-ovarian. Like a really hot and sweet but really undersexed librarian. I'm just trying my best to be a good person, and this is exactly as far as I've gotten as of today. I like wine. I like wine. I like to wine. I like to wind down while I whine about some wine. It's good life. It's good life we live here in Anno Domi. Okay, yeah.
Thank you. Thank you.
That was gorgeous.
Thank you, guys.
See, don't say I didn't give you nothing for Christmas.
Thank you.
It's a Christmas show. It's definitely a Christmas show. Should we touch the Sekilos epitaph real quick?
Yeah?
Yeah. This is the oldest written song that we have. I have, Marcy, there's still so much you don't know about me. I should improve my posture. Butt out, tits forward, shoulder blades touching, crown pointing to the sky, in alignment. There we go. Now we're in alignment. Now we're back out of it because it's hot. But now we're back in it because it's better for us. But people like you better when you're a messy slut. But anyway, so this is, I have a bachelor's degree in classics. I studied Latin and Greek. And this is the oldest written piece of Western music. I wasn't gonna make James do it with me, but it came up. So we're gonna.
Let's do it.
Give me like a, yeah. Hosonze sfaino meren holosulupo prosoligones titotzen totelos hokronos apaite, which in English means something like this. While you're and time will take its toll. So ominous. And he actually wrote that, like on his wife's tombstone or some shit. And I like to think that it's just like a 2,000-year-old version of I Hope You Dance. Just like Leanne Womack, but Greek. What was the next song? I want to do that one. I want you to do yours next.
Me?
James is very brilliant, and I love the fuck out of him. And I want him to do this song that I believe is a send-up of Dvorak's Fifth Symphony or something.
The New World.
The New World Symphony, Dvorak's New World Symphony. So give it up for the incomparable motherfucking James Sheppard!
Aw, thank you so much. I didn't think we were going to get so classical tonight, which is really a lovely surprise.
Yeah, right, I'm into it. I'm not mad at it.
Yeah, a very classical show. So I am going to celebrate a birthday on Sunday, and this is Thank you. And it's 10 years since I've been out. Not out on the streets of New York, but out of the closet. And so when I met Daphne 5 years ago, we were writing a bunch of parody songs together, and I wanted to write an original to keep up with her in our shows down at Club Cumming. And I figured, well, let's mix the like classical bit with what we're writing now. And this is a song based off of the theme from
Is in their cars, smoking their pink dicks. Congratulations on your engagement. Which of you is Tad? What will you name your dorky kid now that he's got two white dads? White gays doing meth, doing lots of meth. White gays doing meth, let's all fuck on meth! Shitty mimosas and a bottomless brunch, it's a party in the USA. After this, I have a hunch, we'll all go party and play. Our porn is so whitewashed, take a look and believe me. The big companies are such bullshit, take a look at fucking Sean Cody. Carly Rae Jepsen, Carly Rae Jepsen, Carly Rae Jepsen, and Cher, the Golden Girls.
James Sheppard,
Thank you.
everybody.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely brilliant. Brilliant and devastatingly gorgeous. Give it up for James. Can't throw a stone in this city without hitting a Tad.
Yeah, that was my first boss at my first job.
Yeah, your first boss at your first. I'm sorry, what?
My first boss at my first job, I worked at Subway Sandwiches, Eat Fresh. and that was Tad. And Tad managed the sandwiches.
My first job was at the Cookie Party. I worked at a place called the Cookie Party.
Cookie Party?
And it was as adorable as it sounds. And we made cookies, and they were terrible cookies. And there were a lot of good ones. It was like 2/3 of the way through the cupcake craze of the late aughts. Remember when like Magnolia cupcakes and red velvet was like everybody's fucking obsession? Hi, gorgeous. It was right then, and they like caught the wave like long enough to ride it for a bit, but the Cookie Party is no longer in operation. But we had good times at the Cookie Party at the Garden State Plaza. Do we have any Jersey folks in the room? All right, don't worry, I'll hold down the Garden State. I'm a fucking florid, fertile. No, I'm not fertile. I'm fully barren, no matter how much I keep trying. But I'm not gonna stop. One of these days, something's gonna take root. Something's gonna grow. Something's gonna grow in there. Just gotta believe. That's what I always say. Just gotta believe. I don't know if I'm ready for an affirmation circle. We'll get to an affirmation circle. We'll get there. How we doing on time? Okay, we're good on time. We're good on time. I always, if you could imagine, and extract and minimize the presence and the belief in the rest of them, but like everyone believes in sex and everyone believes in music. Not everyone, but most. Most people believe in music, some form of it, rhythm, the feeling of music, the feeling of. So I think that music is magic, and I also think that sex is magic, and as such, I would sing things that I wanted to bring into my life. And at the time, I had just started taking hormones, so I had these sweet little bee stings. They were really just angry-looking nipples. But goddamn it, was I swinging those daggers around believing that something was gonna show up one day. And I would sing songs like this one. And years later, it fucking worked. Woo! So what I mean to say is believe in yourself. You can make it happen for you. No one else is gonna make it happen for you. Oh wait, it's a Christmas show. It's gonna make this is what I want. I work all night, I work all day to pay the bills I have to pay. Ain't it sad? And still there never seems to be a single penny left for me. And that's too bad. In my dreams, I have a plan to lock me down, a wealthy man. I wouldn't have to work at all. I'd fool around and have a ball. always sunny in a rich man's world. Money, 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 ain't it funny in a rich man's world? Oh, whoa, all the things I could do if I had a little money in a rich man's world. It's a rich man's world. A man like that is hard to find, and I can't get him off my mind. Ain't it sad? And if he happened to be free, I bet he wouldn't fancy me. And that's too bad, unless I take a trip and go to Thailand or Mexico. Oh, whoa, all the things we could do if you'd get into this ditty. I'm a tip man's girl. A booby, 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 smoke a doobie in a tip man's world. You see, I'm Daphne with no Scooby. It's not so groovy in a tip man's world. Oh, whoa, all the things we could do with just a little bit of booby in a tip man's world. I'm a tip man's girl.
Boopy, boopy, boopy.
Boopy, boopy, boopy.
Smoke a doobie.
It's a disrespectful number. It's disrespectful to my body and to my audience, and I love it. See, we're on the same level. No, we're on the same level because we're all stunningly unique and vivid human individuals who made it here, made it all the way through this year, and had it in you to come and consume some culture here in New York City. Give it up for yourselves. I think it's time for an affirmation circle. Everyone take a deep breath in. And let it out real moany like. Do it again. One more deep breath in. Take it in with me. We're gonna. Now I want you to look to the people to either side of you and ask if they would like to join hands for a moment. And if they say no, don't fucking touch them. And I want us to feel. Can we connect? Can we connect and as such be a part of the room? James, I'm here with you, baby. I'm here with you. Fucking. So you step on my nude pump? Come on, girl.
Sorry.
That's the one part of the shoe that. These shoes have been through so much. If anyone has been paying attention, the least of these shoes is concern is James's fucking loafer. Okay, everyone breathe in again. And I want us to all send some love to Sonia right now. And I want to affirm how far Sonia has come this year. How much work she's put in on herself to prioritize Sonia. Because Sonia deserves love from Sonia.